If you're a Tai Chi practitioner and you're looking for equipment, one of the things that's going to come up is one of these collapsible Jian. But is it really worth your money, and is it actually worth it for your training? This is a collapsible Tai Chi Jian. It comes with a little cap that you can take off, and then you can extend the sword so you can do Tai Chi Jian practice. Of course, you could also use this for Kung Fu practice, but typically this is advertised as a Tai Chi sword. Now, it can collapse back together, be stored with its little cap, and you can pop it back into your bag after practice. This can all be really convenient, and it may be convincing for you to buy one. That with a very relatively low price tag as compared to other swords, this may seem as an appealing training implement. But is that really the case? Well, to be honest, the answer is no. This is not a good piece of equipment for your Tai Chi training. And it's more than just convenience. This can actually have an effect on your Tai Chi development itself. And here's why. You see, it all comes down to the weight of the sword. And this is just too light. When it comes to using the sword, you want to make sure that you have proper edge alignment and then also proper technique as far as our Tai Chi principles. We want to be as efficient as possible and use the body so that one part is not working independently, but everything is working together as a unit. And when we put an object like a sword into our hands, we have a better understanding of getting correct alignment and getting correct movement at the same time. And when you have something that's so light, you can make those adjustments and you can point the sword in the direction by only isolating at the wrist, which not only is improper technique, but it also creates bad habits. Habits that could end up causing injury down the road. This does not mean you should go out and buy the heaviest sword available and start swinging it around like crazy, because that can also create bad habits as well. However, using a sword that has the proper weight gets the body behind it to make it more efficient and follow the Tai Chi principles. And if weight is a concern for strength, that's okay. Tai Chi is slow movement, and if you do it correctly, it will help develop the strength that you need to perform longer techniques or longer length forms with that weapon. You shouldn't expect to just be able to pick up a sword and swing it around perfectly just because you've reached a specific ranking in Tai Chi. Now, there are a lot of premium Tai Chi swords available online, and I do have a lot of suggestions when it comes down to which one you should get for your Tai Chi training. But if you're looking at this in the context of price, yeah, this one's going to be a lot cheaper than a premium sword. However, there are tons of Tai Chi swords available for reasonable prices if you know where to look. So I'll include a link in the description down below to some of my favorite sites where you can pick up swords. Another thing to keep in mind when it comes to the price tag of swords is how much will you be using this for your Tai Chi training. This is not a small purchase like a sandwich for lunch. What you want to think of is how many hours you're going to put in with your Tai Chi sword, and you want to make a bit of an investment here. And there's a lot of good quality swords that don't run a very heavy price tag. And eventually you'll know what to look for in a sword and what you like in particular, and you can check out the premium suppliers for a more quality sword. Now, the size of this, when it's compact, is very convenient. You can just toss it into your backpack and you're good to go. But I have another solution that's just as good. A sword bag. Now, this particular sword bag can actually fit 2 swords separately on either side of this cloth, or I can keep more swords together. It's got an extra pouch if I want to throw my wallet or my phone in while I'm training. It has pouches on the outside of the bag. This one's really convenient for carrying my fans. I usually carry 2 fans here, and then this one can carry a towel or any other thing I want to bring with me while I train. A sword bag can sling over your shoulder, and then you're able to transport it very conveniently, solving that whole transport compact issue. Obviously, this doesn't fit in a backpack, but it carries an implement that's going to make a big difference on your Tai Chi training. In the end, the choice is up to you. You can pick one of these up cheap enough and you can use it for memorizing forms. But I really don't suggest it because this is not something where it comes down to a price or transportation issue. You can buy decently priced swords and you can get a sword bag to transport it where you need it to go. The main thing is how it's going to affect your Tai Chi training. You're going to make bad habits if you have something that's just too light, and you're going to be not only affecting your sword forms and routines, but your Tai Chi altogether. And like I said, continuous weird manipulations of the wrist can lead to injury. Now, in the long run, I don't think it's a good investment for your Tai Chi training. You're better off getting a good sword and a sword bag. Now, if you have any questions or comments about this or what you think about the compact Tai Chi sword, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.